Hello and welcome. My name is Nilos. This is episode 39 of, no, 35. We'll take 35 first. 35 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio Angels mods. We are building this beautiful base, well crafted, well designed. Last time we got our circuit boards up and running. Maybe someone noticed that I had been rather careless, so now I have 5.9 here. I will of course need to scale it up because this one is only generating about 2 per second between the 4 of them. Not enough. But that was pretty much just to get us going. As I explained last time, we have a chain sequence of industrialized components to build. The electronic circuit board here is what we have. We have solder in vast quantities. I have the ingredients for the the basic electronic component in vast quantities. I have transistor. No, let's look at this one, the circuit boards. We have now solved that last time. The ferrochloride is not particularly good, but on closer inspection, it can actually still support 45 of those inserters, or 45 crafting speed between number of inserters. So it's pretty, it can still easily keep up, and I could also double and triple it without too much problem. Now the last part here is the transistors. Transistors consist of plastic, we solved that. Tin copper wire, not a problem, and silicon wafer. Let's have a look at silicon wafer. Oh, actually, let's use this one. Silicon wafer. Here, that comes, you get 8 of them from 1 silicon plate, so of course we want silicon plates. Silicon plates can be made from this molten silicon, that can be used only from the basic silicon, no other recipes. They have a number of different recipes, some of them are awful. Some of them are too simple, and this one is really awful. Trichlorosilane, or silane gas. I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's not what we're gonna do. Let's see, where is it? I need to find my way back to this one. Can then be used for, yeah, that's the problem. This one can hydrochloride that becomes trichlorosilane, and the trichlorosilane is add some more silicon ingots and then goes to ingots. It's probably ratioed correctly. In any case, we need the silicon ore. Silicon ore can be used in a number of different ways. The primary way that I will use, oh, that's actually an interesting one as well, is this one. So I need sapphire chunks, I need ammonium chunks, and this is where I get into a sort of a catch-22, because if I look at crystal catalyst, that comes from crystal seedlings, only option. Crystal seedlings comes from a couple of recipes, but the idea is this is the one with the cold filter. Comes from crystal slurry. Crystal slurry comes from all of the geodes primarily, and the only exception is crystal dust. Crystal dust again comes from all the geodes, and with a few exceptions, hello there. But that's not very much. I may go into this, but not just yet. Another one, and another one. So what we're having here is this one as well. So they are just byproducts. They are not the primary source. That means I need the geodes. So the geodes come from the sapphire chunks, which means we can now go back here. This comes from the crystal dust, or you can make it directly from the geodes. I don't know. In any case, I need the geodes. The geode, for example, see if I can find the geode I'm looking for. This one maybe? Yeah, this is the one. Comes from bobmonium. So I now need to make the bobmonium, though I can't use it because I'm going to use it for this recipe. But I can't use it because I don't know the crystal catalyst. But it is kind of neat that as part of building bobmonium chunks, I'm going to get the geodes, and the geodes can then be made into crystal dust, then can be made into slurry, then can be made into seedling, it can be made into crystal catalyst. So what I have done is I'm saying for each of these locations, I'll be dragging it this way into 4 different belts, move it all the way over to this item, this belt here, because then it seems like a good place. There's also plenty of space up here, and that's what we're going to do today. So what we want to do is actually go on with the chunking. The chunking, these are crafting piece 7.75, so that's absolutely horrible. I mean, if I compare to these items here, they are really fast. Oh, wow. I need to go out and get some more bobmonium. then these are really, really slow. So I'm usually favoring 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like this. And this is where I need a lot of this. So that goes out. The reason I'm looking at 4 is because 4 is easier to calculate. 75% of. It's that simple. There's nothing magical about the numbers. And let's see, I will not get line, a line, and wire these up, wire these up. And this will sort of be what I need. Always take the lowest one as the inbound, top one as the outbound, and then afterwards I need to figure out. So this needs to be longer, 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 the outbound's longer, longer. So that's perfectly fine, I think. Now we need to wire things up. Wow, I do not have any. Okay, I can make lots of poles. I think I'm gonna do here, here. This one I don't think I need. I think I just need to connect them. Yeah, so this part, I'm going to build somewhat the same on the other side, but if I just take this one and move it in, then I'm going to be in trouble. Because then I'll use mix things up. So I actually need, I'll have to craft it manually just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one up, one up. Ooh, I like this setup. I've been building these before, so if you're thinking I'm just getting way too fast into something that makes sense, then that's probably because I've tried this before. Again, lower, 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 and upper. It should actually be inbound, inbound, and this one will be longer. Longer. The inbounds will be longer on that side because I've marked these a bit longer here. So my idea is that I'll be basically seeing how far I can go. I think I need to pull it a bit further down. All right, let's start looking at some numbers then. This is, oh shoot, I need to get rid of first. Okay, okay, that should stop all the, I don't know, whining. What is the purpose of this one again? Nothing. I don't need it. I just need it here in the middle. So I got a few lights, and that's not much. Okay, this one is taking 2 per 2 seconds. So that's 1 per second. That means this is 4 per second, and then it's 0.75 speed. So that's 3 per second inbound and 3 per second outbound. Except it's slightly increasing, slightly more outbound, which means if I consume 2 full belts, it will not be able to put 2 full belts of chunks out because something is being, it'll be 2 inbound and 2.5 outbound because of the geode. Want to do anything about it, or do I want to say whatever? I don't care. I think it's going to be the latter in this case. The next part is actually, should I build it here or should I build it like further down? Like how aggressive do I want to be? Also, yeah, okay. I think we now have the blueprint, so we can start figuring out where it should go. I need some of these. I need some iron again. This is going to be like a theme of my campaign, this part. One. And another one. In this case, I think I'll be removing all the sulfuric wastewater. I don't think I really need it. Also, should it then be here? I'm so worried that if I build it like all the way down here somehow, then I figure out I need something at the south to build. The only thing I need is to get rid of stuff. Let's just see. Yeah, okay, so that fits. That means it could be done, but it's ugly. Alternatively, I'd wanted something like this. Yeah, this is fine. This is actually much nicer. Like this. Yeah. Got it. And let's see if it's actually fully tileable. Okay, so for each, I'm going to count each column by itself. So that's 3, 6, 8. No. Oh, whoa, I was about to smash something here. Okay, you're going to go slightly up. That was 3, 6, 9. 12. Why is everything not working? Or nothing is working? Everything not working or something is not working. There. Alright, that's fine. Well, actually, this is no longer needed. So let's save a bit of materials here. 1, 2, 3, 4 units. 4 units. 4 times 3. 12. Really? It's only 12? It's not very much. 15. 18. Can I do one more? I can do one more, but then I have to get you the hell out of here. No, 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 no. Why does it always wreck everything? Oh, really? I don't have enough? Well, I did build some. Here. That was exactly enough. Now, the next part is actually... This is cutting it close. This is cutting it very, very close. You're gonna go in here. You are gonna go in here as well. There. And I'll have 2 outs. There will only be ammonium chunks out. Chunk. Yes. And on the other hand, there, this will be red geodes, I believe. Really? That looks good. This one is slightly concerning because this is actually where I need to put stuff in. Let's see. I will also need some kind of... I'd much rather have it be built like this, but it would get in the way. I'm building way too close. Way too close. at least that works. Yes. And I now have the option of building exactly the same thing on the other side, if I feel so inclined, and I don't. I really don't. So that one is not needed. This one's not needed. Yeah, okay. I will have, for each of these other ones, I'll have lanes coming by. Okay. 5, 5. Okay. That works. All right, so now I need to see. Okay, let's look at water. This water is using 50 water per 2 seconds. That's 25 per second times 4, because that's a unit. That's 100, and then it's only 75. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. 7 units times 75. Well, I don't know. 7 times 75, I have no clue. It's about 500 and a bit. Let's call it 500 and a bit. That means I need probably something like 1, 2, and then a 3. This is the purified water. Boom. That's 600. And then I'm gonna, 300. And then I'm gonna do exactly the same up north, because I'm gonna need it. Can I make this? Okay, now this is going to be a bit tougher because I don't see this. 1, 2. There's nowhere in between that I can make it. But this one, though, is actually working. I just don't like it having it this close. Yeah. So this is now producing 400. And let's just see. I can't make the next one because that requires bronze plate. All right. So that's now 500 per second. And I am definitely... Oh, hold on. That's for each of them. Damn. I need a hell of a lot more. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be time for some silliness. There. I don't know what this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 800 per second. The air speed one, yeah, 800 per second and 910. So that's 1000 per second. And I believe that is actually closer to 1100 I need. Yep, that's... Maybe this is actually much nicer, much easier than I thought. This is the one. So I simply just filter. You. Nope. That way. You go this way. And one goes this way. Yes. That's going to be the same here. And that merges in. Fine. The other one. Yeah, see, that's another problem, because even if I take it this way, one, two, three. There we are. This is actually a lot better, I think. It works, and that's all that matters at this point. So they are going to be out on separate, but I will merge them together just for the hell of it. There'll be no buffer on it before it goes up. That might be problematic, but I don't know. I will put a buffer over here just to indicate that I want it to run just a bit here. I will also get a buffer up here, not that I actually need it, but I want to see it working. Great. That's 4. This is working. I don't know if they can actually process enough inbound. Do we have what we need? I think we do. We have water. Everyone's happy with the water coming in. Yes. All right. Let's fire it up. Okay, one more thing. Let's figure out how many? 28. 28 times. Usually it would be 1 per second. Yeah, but it's only 3/4. So that's 21 outbound. I get 21 outbound, but I also get 1/4 of 28 or 27 on top, because if this is 21, sorry, if this is 21, then I also get 50%. So what is a 1/4 of 21? That's about 4 additional, 5 additional. So if we take 21.5 plus 5, that's 26, and this belt can carry 26. So I think it'll actually be very, very close to a full belt of outbound materials. Let's see. I'm a bit worried whether there will be enough pressure in the middle, but let's see. Things are moving. We can see the belt up here. Go. They are going this way. I want to monitor this belt and see if it's fully stacked. It is actually not really, because it does manage to get rid of it, all of it, before the next cycle starts. See? Almost. And let's look at the middle. There's no problem with the water. None at all. This one isn't working much. This one's working all the time. Okay, let's see. Are these stockpiling? Doesn't seem to be stockpiling. Doesn't seem to be stockpiling either. Nope. Ever so slightly. Okay, look at this. They are not able to keep up. Yeah, that's expected. I don't know. Was it expected, or it was just something I feared? I guess it was just something I feared. That's something I really expected. Somewhere in the middle here. I don't like having it this close to the edge, but that was the whole point, was in case this is not enough, I am still able to rush to save it by putting these in the middle. Now that looks much better. This one looks... Let's see if this one... It's a crazy amount of sulfuric wastewater I throw out, but in this context, I don't think I really need it. It's not enough? Why? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for... Oh, that's not a good thing, because those I actually don't have aside from in my storage location. Let's have a look at this. These are obviously not 2 full belts, but it's actually getting there. Do I have some? I do have a few. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is actually pretty damn square in the middle. There. And here. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. We'll top. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. Yep. Could do that instead. Oh. Well, that's close, but there we go. Funny how I just decided exactly where I could not have it was the right place to have it. Let's see. Got it. And the other side. Let's keep this. And you can see here there's already 2.5. This is excellent. It is not consuming a full inbound red belt. It is producing pretty much what I need. The one concern here is whether we have enough. No. Alright, so this is now basically a blueprint that says 2 belts in, 2 belts out. Almost 2 belts in. Pretty much 2 belts out. That's it. And it's fully self-contained. I feel a bit wasteful, but that's probably the context of my my C block, where I feel that throwing away sulfuric wastewater is obviously waste. On the other hand, I can always just produce more of this. So I'm already up at 12,000. So I think I'll cap this one, because this is actually not intended to be a storage facility. Boom. Stockpiling back. And it got stuck. Sweet. All right, that is a really efficient way of doing it. I can copy paste it on the other side. I can also build it over here. That's what I'm going to do between sessions. Build it for the sapphirite so that we can combine the sapphirite and the barbonium together with the crystal catalyst that we have not built yet into silicon ore. So that means this catalyst goes up here, and I've already made some cool things, and I need to figure out a place for the silicon. It's kind of getting crowded here, but that might be just the silicon location then. And this is not silicon, even though it looks like it. Boom. Silicon, and yeah, it's not going to be that big, the silicon plate production. Yeah. I like it. That's fine. I could also just move it all the way out here. There might be a good opportunity to build it here. The reason is that it then can go up into all the other things that need silicon, because silicon is actually what? Silicon ore. Why is there not this one? It actually goes into glass mixture and cement and more advanced glass mixture. So I need it both for cement and for glass mixture. That is a lot of very important things where I need the silicon. So I need to be really cautious about building it. That's also why this is the first one we built in terms of our chunks. So let's zoom back at this. This is, how many is it? 56? Yeah, 56 is the right number of the Mark 1s. We can't make the Mark 2s yet because we don't have aluminium and bronze or brass, I think. All right, time to wrap up. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you liked it. Hope you'll be continuing to monitor and cheer on for the evolution of the base as we progress in the next episodes. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.